Well, hello, folks. It's Top Gun here with you, and I got a quick one and a good one for you today. So, yeah, still no real new news on Paul's chain. I've hardly slept. Forgive me if I ramble. Police honestly raided a unit in my building at one of my neighbors at 5 a.m. Not even kidding. I can't wait for Pulse Chain to launch because I just want to rent in a somewhere where they have to do credit checks on my neighbors. Anyway, so not to digress or dox myself. Yeah. So Luna, this is the story, really, of crypto right now. I know I call this Pulse Radio, but that's coming in 11 days or less. That's the statement from Richard Hart. The sacrifice totals are looking good. Pretty much the staging is happening. It's basically go time, guys. Mainnet's going to drop, and then V3 is going to roll out after. Why? Well, devs need somewhere to go do their testnet stuff, and this testnet is great for functionality, but there's improvements coming to mainnet. They got to put those same improvements on a testnet for people to test on, so they can do their work and then launch. That's how that works. They need the two of them, so don't even worry about it. We don't care about testnet. We're not devs. Coming out after mainnet, we're good. So what's the news then for today? You guys want to see what TradingView has to say about Luna? And wait, what's this? What do you mean? There's a chart. Why does it say 0? Well, look at this. Look at this. At 4 a.m. USTC, Binance pulled Luna. And also, boom, they pulled US Tether. At least it looks like they're not recording any new data. It does look like they're trying to track price. Wait, did they start adding new data? Like, these are blank right here. We have had quite the adventure. Yeah, no, they stopped recording data. Pretty sure. Or did they start again? Like, there's no display here. Did they start again? I should refresh this, shouldn't I? Reload. Oh my god, they're back. Binance, they're back. These had just totally been removed. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, so, is Luna gonna make a comeback, folks? This is too weird. Like, anyone screaming buy the dip, you just got totally wrecked like I did. I said buy it at $1. No, I didn't. I said I bought a coin or two for fun at $1 because I think this might stop at 30 cents. The next day, I released an I'm sorry video. Now, I'll admit, I made the degen play, and every time it lost to 0, I bought $1. 10x my bag. I may have done this even when it went off the charts at $0, and it might have been 1,000,000 Luna coins per dollar at that point, and it might have been incredibly easy to kind of scoop up a good chunk of their total circulating coins, even though they had expanded their coins from the normal 380 million lab to 1.4 billion roughly. These are big rounded numbers, just to try and compensate the mess. They haven't given up. They're trying a plan to recover Luna and US Tether. They've been fighting hard keeping the 10-cent line. So will it recover? My god, they might just abandon it. It might just be given up on, but it's still trading. People are still buying this, even though it's proved it was a failed system. Will their plan to restart it work? People are buying the hype right now. This was a horribly planned scam. He was warned. There was issues. The liquidity protocol on Ethereum, their stablecoin, perfect flawless operation through all of the chaos. That's why I'm very happy about liquid loans coming to Pulse Chain. This is why I'm still going to talk about stablecoins, because this is a badly done stablecoin, which is doing the opposite of what USDL is. To make it simple, what they did was go, oh, we're going to keep $1 of value, and then the banks, they print $10 per dollar they got And so we can print more Tether USD than we have value to back it. We're fractionally reserved. It's good enough if something happens. Well, someone proved them wrong and pushed it over the tipping point of that fraction. And that's why this collapse happened. Now, liquid loans, they're fractionally reserved too, so wouldn't it be the same problem? No, they keep $10 of asset on reserve for every dollar they're putting out, or at least $1.50 is their minimum. They recommend keeping $10 on this. So they're fractionally reserved at least $1 per for value or more. They're overbacked, more than they need for receipt for redemption. This, you went to and redeem it, and there wasn't actually enough there. Too many people tried to redeem at once. And House of Cards came tumbling down. They're going to try, hopefully, to back it with more value, but that's hard in a market crash with crypto doing what it's doing. Now, anyone who bought, say, here at this time of the night, this very, very low point, getting, 1 million tokens per dollar, might be laughing right now a little bit about this. So don't swing trade. You'll get wrecked. I made a degen play. I would never recommend to anyone. And I was like, well, whatever. It's a dollar per point. And then when it hit that bottom and hit zero and I was scooping that up, I was like, oh, whatever. I got a few bucks in here. So I scooped up some. And I went and I thought it was on fire and it was goodbye. And then I couldn't believe it when it came back. It was a degen play. A laugh. I gambled, guys. And they're fighting to bring it back. Their plan is getting some hype, but maximum hype was almost right here, where they almost cracked. Like, this is impressive. This cracked 100x from here and got to almost 200x. Like, this was really low when that scooping in happened. So, yeah, this right now is $56 for 1 million tokens at this current price. And yeah, it did get to $180 for 1 million tokens after the spike last night. So there's been a lot of action. There's a lot of back and forth trading as Luna is fighting the speculation back and forth. Some people, as you can see, are pro Luna, and other people are like, no man, it's tanked. So yeah, the future I cannot see. I just know that Pulse Chain will have proper stablecoins and proper, so I don't have to play on Binance, the scam chain, to get my cheap gas. And I don't have to play around with Luna, the toxic scam token, to try and get some profits, because holding is great. I have my assets invested and I'm holding for long-term gains. But, the crypto market, there's usually some wild action like this, like 100x's to catch and stuff. And I guess I finally got impatient, and I'm glad I hopped on one. And some other people seem to think there's something in it too right now. I say don't touch this with a 10-foot pole. It is way too volatile. It could just crash right back out again, guys. Could completely crash right back out again. So this is volatile. This is gambling at its best. Don't do it. I cashed out and took profits. That's right. My first sell of crypto ever. First cash out of crypto coins ever. Make profits. And unfortunately, it was on Luna, the scam chain, because I took advantage of other people. Basically, not feeling so great about that. But that's kind of what happens in the markets. So let's have a look at the markets, shall we? Actually talk about something with a little more pertinence. And we see the pop back in the SPX. Wow. What a pop that is. Oh, maybe we should trade to, days. There. It's still, what a pop. Like, that is quite the spike. Finally, maximum pain, capitulation. We may have a month of rally. We won't see all-time new highs, but we should get a bit of a bounce through the different sectors. The dollar has finally said, it seems. I mean, next week, you never know. Stuff could go sideways. But Apple, Netflix, and Tesla, sorry I said them in the wrong order, all trying to recover today. The market is primed for a bounce. But US oil, ooh, remember that bull flag I drew? This is indicating that we still have more inflation pain to come. There's still some more money in the market to dump out and spread around. Not all that liquidity is dried up yet. Demand is not crushed by the Fed. So, That brings us to tulips. Tulips crashed a major support. However, what they have done is redrawn this support at 25,350 roughly. I have to get in there properly to catch this, 25.5 maybe, but that is where the support is set currently. There may be a rally in the market, so I hate to say it, Bitcoin may actually get up to 35,000. It might see a 20% increase over the month. Maybe 25. Maybe. If the Fed doesn't say anything scary. If Russia doesn't launch a nuke. If an asteroid doesn't hit the planet. FUD, FUD, FUD. Swing trading in the markets is dangerous. But the markets, the indicators, if nothing changes right now, are starting to finally look a little better. Hex managed to stay in its channel. Yeah, even through all the market pain, it shifted this channel a bit, unfortunately. Well, let's see here. Yeah, it shifted a bit because I was going bottom of the candles, not the wicks, but bottom of the candles through. So we crashed a little under. We moved the channel down just a bit, but we're back in, and it's still a bull run channel, and we should have a good month to come. So could we hit the top of this point, crack the 20 cent very easily through May? Oh, I think so. That's some good news, right, folks? So Ethereum and Bitcoin correlated, not as much anymore, but this whole market move affected everybody. Luna crashed us, and it caught the stock market off guard because they had a good CPI, so they had a bad day when they should have had a good one. Now they're trying to recover to the CPI reading they had that Luna has gotten its crap out of their system. So I am surprised, and kind of wow, Binance is still trading them. I thought I was about to release a video going, they're giving up? Because you saw it was blank on my trading view. They just pulled the stats at one point over the middle of the night, and the charts had stopped. So yeah, I was going to do a video to say, yeah, Binance gave up on it, but as you can see, it's still trading again. On PancakeSwap, it says user supplied. So like there is liquidity. People are trading it. They're going to try and recover it. There's hype, but this is a crap system not because the code was done, but it was not planned out well. The guy did not do well with your money. Do you really want to trust him to do a better job the second time around? Or go with somebody that's building stuff that's already stable on a good chain? So, again, the liquidity protocol that proves stable through all this crap, that's because it's properly backed, is the one that's getting forked over onto Paul's chain for liquidloans.io for the USDL, properly backed dollar. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm waiting for, folks. And you know, as soon as Paul's chain goes live, I will be on probably with live shows. In the meantime, this weekend, I'm going to try and come at you with a couple different project leaders and hit you with some live streams this weekend. Meantime, I don't have to go to work today, but I do have to get a nap, as I was not joking about being woken up at 5 a.m. So, folks, thanks for tuning in. I am not a financial advisor. I tell you not to swing trade. I have even said if you do it, you may get caught under my boots. Don't swing trade. Alright? I'll tell you where there's some deals and where you can make the money. If you're prepared to lose your money, that's up to you. You might make it, you might lose it. It's gambling. I don't support gambling. But if you're just going to willy-nilly buy something, at least you should have some idea of what it's doing, what its value is, and where the money's coming from. And Luna, its only value is a promise that they might be able to fix it. No guarantee. That's the hype people are trading on, not a value to invest in. That's a buy the rumors, sell the news kind of deal. Rumors, they're going to try and fix it. The news is they failed. You know, maybe they'll succeed, but I'm not that optimistic. I didn't like Luna in the first place. I only bought it because it was ridiculously, hilariously cheap. And I became a whale overnight in Luna. It's crap coin. I own a bunch, and I'm not willing to pump it. And I'm going to tell you, run screaming from it. Really, if you're still holding any, wait for one of those arcs and get the hell out. Because, yeah, I'm sitting there now in the background waiting to take cash out of this system because I don't believe in it. Yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that's good with numbers. Hope you enjoyed the show. Check me out at Twitter, Top Gun Hexadian at Twitter. And funny enough, I got a TikTok. I got to do another video or get somebody to help me with TikTok and slice up my videos for it. Something. Hope you enjoyed this, folks. Hope you're all stoked and ready for Paul's Chain. Ready for Paul's Chain. All right, I'll never sing and dance at you again. No, I said I won't lie. I'm impulsive. I'll do it again. Have a great day, folks.